guys. I just wanted to come on and give my little 2 cents. Just a little thought. I was speaking to a client and talking about anxiety and this idea of like ruminating thoughts. And I reframed anxiety a little differently, and I just wanted to share that. And so, anxiety is like you have this castle, and this is like one of the gatekeepers, right? So it's pitch black, and he's standing up with his candle. He's just looking at everything, like making sure everything's okay, right? And so if you grew up feeling like you weren't supported when danger came, right? So life would have looked like, either he turned around for a moment and just like a whole army came and busting in, right? And everybody's like, oh my gosh, why didn't you let us know? And everybody's like, oh my gosh, blame you. And he's just like, oh my gosh, I wasn't there for my people or whatnot. Or maybe, he was paying attention, but he didn't see them sneak up on them. And like within like 5 minutes, they were like right there in front of them and they weren't ready. Right. And there's so many different versions of how that could have played out. But essentially it left you, the kingdom, feeling like I can't handle things. Right. And so then anxiety, right? Anxiety's the gatekeeper. Now he's just like, now I'm looking like 20 miles ahead, right? And now I'm like, right? I'm like 30 miles away. I need to be able to see if there's an army coming about to mess us up, right? To the point that now it's like he's so aware that now he's like trying to get into the minds of the other kingdoms, the other kings, and the other kingdoms be like, do you even have the thought that you're going to come attack us? Like to that level that anxiety is like, I need to be that hyper aware so that I can protect myself from anything, right? So just trying to reframe, like, anxiety isn't a bad person necessarily, right? Isn't this horrible experiencing now? Can anxiety feel like it overwhelms you and it's just like, oh my gosh, it's too much anxiety. But anxiety actually is like, can be reframed to be this gatekeeper who's like, I really want to protect you because last time we weren't okay. And it hurt to see that we weren't okay, and we couldn't survive that because we didn't have the tools, we didn't have the support system, we didn't have, a competent team of support to really be there so that we could succeed from that battle. And I really just want to make sure that we're okay because I'm scared, right? And so we reframe that by like different ways of like, there might be multiple gatekeepers, right? And like you're not alone, right? Or knowing that the army that you have is competent, right? That the team that's behind you, like, we got it. We're built. We have the tools. We have all the things. And there's so many different ways of reframing that depending on like what your situation is. But like, you're not alone, right? And your kingdom is equipped. And if you haven't felt equipped, right, that was in the past. And now you're equipping yourself in the present. And you have different tools than you had before. Right? And it sometimes feels like those instances in the present feel like they were similar to ones in the past, and that's why you get activated. You're like, oh my gosh, this is the same thing. You know what I mean? That gatekeeper's like, oh my gosh, it's the same thing as last time, right? And it may not be the same thing, right? In reality, and that's usually what it is, right? That it's not the same thing, but it feels the same thing in your body, right? And so what we're doing is challenging and saying like, no, it's not the same situation, and I have different tools. My army is equipped, and we know what we're doing. And it's like, gatekeeper, we got you. Just let us know. We got you. So just wanted to share that today. It was such a cute example and just wanted to share my little tidbits for today. Have a great day. See ya.